I'm going to show you how I can search for my DAW sessions based off of the lyrics that are in the song and even based off of genre or any other key elements that I want to be able to search for. So this is really great if you're somebody like me who works with a lot of songs every single year and works with a lot of artists, and sometimes even artists don't release all of their music. And so last year just alone, I had over like 270 some songs that I had to back up to a hard drive, and being able to search for those based off of the lyrics that are in those sessions is really key, especially if the name has changed. Sometimes you'll start with one specific name, and then as the song progresses on, you end up changing the name of the song, but the original session is a different name. This can fix all of that. So let me show you how I do it here. So first, I have this folder here, which is Studio One, songs, and then all of the songs that are currently on my internal hard drive. I have backed up hard drives all over the place. But this is currently what's in my running right now. And so there's this one song called war.exe. I'll just use this one as an example. And this should be standard across the board. We have our .song file. So if you're working in Studio One or Logic or Cubase or FL Studio, whatever it is, you can open up that session here. Now I have the mixdown, so I can actually listen to what the song is inside before I even have to open the session. This is something you should be doing already. So I can just double click on that. And it just kind of gives me what's already in there, especially if this is like a final master, then you can just write that in there. And then I have a couple other things in here, all the media and all of the bounces that are in there. If I've like rendered any sort of stems and anything like that, that's all inside of there. So I can open it in the future and not have to worry about where the original media was. This is all very important, and it's all stuff that you probably should already be doing. But here's where we take it to the next level. I don't really see anybody else talking about this. So first, we have the little PNG here or JPEG of the cover art. If the song ends up getting released, this is where I would also throw it as well. So it's all collectively in one spot. And then I have a .text file or a .txt file. And so if we look at this, I have the chorus, all the lyrics are right here, verse 1, verse 2, I have the breakdown, and then I also have the genre. And here's the thing, you can add other keywords to this as well. If you're looking for something specific, you can. And so this is more than enough for me most of the time. You can add the artist names in there as well. If you're working with a band and the band ends up splitting and some of the band wants some of access to their own files where they had one specific guitar riff or anything like that, then you could actually search for the band names themselves or the artist name. Any sort of metadata you can add to this .text file. So now that we have this here, we add it to this folder that this song is in. All right, now that's the first step. Now I'm going to show you how to do this in Windows, and I will leave a link down below to show you how to do this in Mac as well. But I'm going to show you how to do this in Windows. You can just copy the same thing down on Mac. What we're going to want to do is to use our Finder to search for file contents. So imagine all I remember is one specific lyric of the song. I never meant to. And I have no idea which one of these it is, but I left that text file in there so I can search for the metadata of the individual files. So first off, in Windows, we're going to want to come here to the search section, to the search bar. We're going to want to click on that search bar and go up to advanced options. Down here, we can now click on file contents. This is not checked on by default. We want to make sure that this is checked. Now we can search for anything we want. So I can look for I Never Meant, and there it is, War Song Lyrics. Once I click on that, I can click on Open File Location, and it takes me right to there as well. I can even look up metalcore as well, and it's going to show me metalcore, hard rock, any other metadata that I had inside of this text file. So now I've never going to lose a session ever again. And if somebody ever reaches out to me years in the future, I'm able to find it, even if we don't remember the original name of the song or the original session file. The whole folder is named something completely different than what the song ends up being named after it's all said and done with. It works the same way in Mac, so you just have to set it up so that way the Finder can look for file contents. I'll leave a link to that webpage to show you how to set it up down in Mac below. Otherwise, you're going to like this video here. I'll see you over there. Now, as always, go create.